Bitcoin Addict Crypto News channel. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and be part of my Bybit affiliate community. You can get up to $30,000 worth of bonus, so please make sure to use it. All the links are down below. And of course, welcome back to this crypto news and technical analysis update on multiple cryptocurrencies, including today Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ethereum against Bitcoin. As always, let's start with Bitcoin because Bitcoin is king, and whatever Bitcoin does, usually the altcoin follows. As always, make sure to like, as I told you before, and let's dive straight into it. So as you can see here, Bitcoin in the last few days had a quite aggressive dump, as you can see here. And let's calculate actually how much percentage we went down from the top to the bottom. It was a 13.27% correction, which is quite a lot. Though we have some bullish news. But before we dive into that, I'm gonna tell you something. I exactly predicted this dump in the previous video, and I'm gonna now show you an extract of it to show you what I actually said. Good. Though we still could continue to go lower. This is because we are potentially forming an ABC Elliott wave correction pattern. As you can see here, this could be the first wave until here. Now we're potentially creating a second wave here. Maybe this is the first. Maybe we're here, and maybe we will continue lower now because we hit resistance, first point of resistance. I will continue lower now. Or we go a bit higher here at the 99K level and then continue lower. So we could first of all go up to here as we did and continue our rejection, or we go back and test this low. I'm going to show you, wait 1 second. We might test this low here at 91.1K and then potentially continue higher like this. So grab the liquidity here and then continue higher, which could be a bullish sign. Or we continue now higher, as this would be the B wave, touch this very big resistance zone, and then continue lower. This is also a possibility. So we have to take those two possibilities in count. And the target is, we can calculate the target of the downside by using the trend-based Fibonacci extensions tool, the extension tool, sorry. We start from the top. Wait 1 second. We start from the top here, from this high. Okay, from this high, we go until the low here. And if this is the if this is the B wave, and we're now starting the C wave, we calculate until here. If the B wave continues, then we go. Of course, we choose the latest high here. At the moment, this is the latest high that we have here. And our first target would be around 90K level. As you can see here, it's 89.9, so it's literally 90K level, which is of course very big support level of support. So Bitcoin could still continue like this, go here. We retested this previous resistance, and we now could continue lower. Take the liquidity here, scare everybody out, liquidate a lot of position, and then continue higher. This is a possibility. So take these possibilities into account because they're possible. Okay. As you can see here, I exactly predicted whatever happened yesterday, and I'm going to show you proof of it because as you can see here, we actually touched the first point here at the 0.5 Fibonacci extension tool. As you can see here, we actually went even lower. We almost touched this level, and then we went back up. And this is exactly what I said in the previous video. So if you've been part of this community, you can actually make money thanks to me, or thanks to using my trades, following my trades. So please make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to do not miss any important update videos. So now, what is next for Bitcoin and what are the next price targets? What I want to tell you first of all is that we changed character, which means we passed from a bearish trend to a bullish trend. This is why. Because first of all, we've created a higher high, as you can see here, which is very good because previously we were creating lower highs, and now we had a change of character, and now we create a higher high, which is very good news, indicating that we're now in a bullish trend. And that indicates that instead of looking for shorts now, we have to look for a long position, okay? Long position. This does not mean that Bitcoin is now going to go to $300,000 right away. What it means is in the short term, at the current moment, we're in a bullish trend. And I'm going to tell you exactly right now what are my first price target levels. So based on that, there's the first price target level, which could be this purple resistance, as you can see here. This is because we're first of all, whenever we touch this resistance, we rejected, look, quite aggressively. Another time we tested this, we rejected quite aggressively. And if we manage to touch this resistance again and reject from it, then the pattern could continue and actually head around $86,600. So this level is still possible, I'm telling you. And this is also because it's converging this with the Fibonacci extension tool. As you can see here, this yellow level is converging exactly at the dollar level accuracy with this support zone, which is which I believe is the last price that Bitcoin will go, and we will not go any lower in this bull market. I'm telling you, if Bitcoin goes down like this, we touch this resistance back, we reject from it, and we go back down here, this is the last point to get into Bitcoin, because you will definitely get trapped here. Many people will will enter short position thinking that the bull market is over, and this is all a trap. Exactly what we did yesterday, as you can see here. This is the exact trap that I told you in the previous video, because Bitcoin is gonna fake everybody out. We took this liquidity, we went lower, we closed a 4-hour time frame candle below this blue support, and everybody got scared, entered short position or started selling, and of course Bitcoin did exactly the opposite. So always make sure to look at the long time frame, and do not get scared in these dumps, because whenever a dump happens, this is an opportunity to make life-changing money. I'm telling you this, so please make sure to do not get scared. So the first price target, as I told you before, is this resistance line, and also this blue resistance line, which almost align perfectly, and the price target is around 99.6, 99.5k level for Bitcoin. Another point, confirmation why these might be the next price targets are because the Fibonacci retracement tool is also aligning perfect with these. I'm just gonna remove these 1 second, so it's easier to see. As you can see here, we take the Fibonacci retracement tool from this low to the high here, and the 78.6 level aligns almost perfectly with this blue line and also with this purple line. So what I do believe will happen is Bitcoin could continue until here, until this level, and then potentially reject. If we do not reject and we have the strength, and the bulls have the strength to break this purple resistance, we are going to new all-time highs, and we are going to break this previous all-time high. So if we break this purple support with a daily candle close confirmation, we are definitely going higher. So please make sure, if you want to be more conservative and be more sure, you can enter long position. Wait, I'm going to remove this mess because we cannot understand anything. So if on the daily time frame we close above this purple resistance line, you can go all in into Bitcoin. Of course, always risk the money that you're comfortable losing, of course. So we always say go full, I'm going all in, but of course risk management is also very important. But what I'm telling you is that if on a daily time frame we're closing above the resistance line, we're going to all-time highs. If we don't, then we might still test again this resistance, this support level here, and if we do not manage to hold it on the daily time frame, then I think we're potentially going here, taking this liquidity, fake everybody out, go at the 86.6 level, and then skyrocket and continue the bull market. So actually, I don't believe that this is gonna happen. I'm telling you because from the fundamentals, in 6 days, Trump is going to get into office. The 20th of January, we have the inauguration. So I do believe that the crypto bullish news are going to start flowing into the market. And I think the price will continue to go higher because based on previous cycles, around February, March is the first price top we are having in the whole world market. And if we don't continue, well, it's going to be different from previous cycles, but usually history repeats. So around end of February to start of March, we usually peak at the first high in the bull market. So if this would happen, we would need like all of this before the inauguration would need to happen, because after that, I think we're definitely going to go higher. So please be prepared for that. So let's now head to Ethereum. Ethereum is also very bullish currently at the moment, and I'm telling you why. Because first of all, on the 4-hour time frame, we've created a bullish divergence, as you can see here. And in fact, Ethereum is currently now confirming it. Another confirmation I would like to say is that yesterday, on the previous video, I also predicted the Ethereum dump. As you can see, you can go back and see it for yourself. I told you that we might grab this low liquidity. In fact, we faked out, grabbed the liquidity. We went even below this bull flag support. Everybody got scared, and then we went back up. So for Ethereum, I think next price targets could be the top of this bull flag, as you can see here. We actually can measure it from the top, from this low, as you can see here, to the high. The first point, of course, the golden pocket is always the best point. Usually this is where the price rejects and continue lower. So we have a rejection and then potentially continue higher. But as you can see here, the 78.6 level is also perfectly aligning with this support, with this resistance level, which is actually very good. So I think the next resistance level for Ethereum could be the 3.5 K level, 3.6K level, of course. And of course, this is the last point. And we also might go until here, until the Fibonacci golden zone, and then potentially continue lower and then continue higher. For Ethereum, unfortunately, we're still creating a lower high, which is not still good. So unlike Bitcoin, we're still in a bearish trend, and we're also creating lower lows, as you can see here. So unfortunately, we're not still that bullish for Ethereum. Until we do not break this previous high, we cannot have a change of character because the trend, unfortunately, is still bearish. So we would need still to break this high to potentially continue higher with Ethereum. Let's now go on Ethereum against Bitcoin. So now a big question is, when is the altcoin season gonna start? Well, what I believe is whenever we're gonna start to create a higher high between Ethereum against Bitcoin. So whenever we're gonna create a higher high on the weekly time frame, as you can see here, then I think we might see a altcoin season. Of course, you can also check the Bitcoin dominance, which at the current moment is actually increasing, so it's also not very good, as you can see here. I'm going to show you in 1 second. No, this is not the Bitcoin dominance. As you can see here, the good thing is that we're still below the support line, but as you can see here, we might go test back we might test it back, so it's not very great. So what it would do is actually, the best thing to continue to have a potential altcoin season is that the Bitcoin dominance need to stay below this support, this resistance line, which was support before. The good thing is that we're creating lower highs, but we're also creating actually higher lows, which this is a compression pattern, as you can see here, which might indicate that we might have a next move very soon. So be very careful and actually check the Bitcoin dominance to make sure everything is still good for the altcoins, because if we go back into this range above this resistance level, it's not going to be very good for the altcoins, and there's not going to be any altcoin season, and it's going to be Bitcoin season. So be very careful with this. Thank you again for your attention. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, be part of my Bybit affiliate community. As you can see here, these are my current trades I've taken, as you can see here. So I entered exactly a 90.7k, I had Ethereum around 3.19. Here I have ADA, which is now actually $1 in profit, will almost break even. Here we have Ethereum $1,000 position, currently 13 dollars in profit. Well, DOT, we're currently losing a bit here, and AVAX also losing a bit, but almost break even. So I'm doing pretty good with my trades. I'm very satisfied with them. If you want to trade with me, of course, as always, make sure to be part of my YouTube community, Twitter community. Follow me on Twitter, is very important. I also post some technical analysis updates here. So thank you again for your attention. Hope to see you again in the next one. And as always, bye bye from the Bitcoin Addict.